What is going on here? Dorothy! What are you doing? We're supposed to be hosting our review show and it's supposed to be professional. Dorothy. Hi. How are you?
Good.
Good. Hey, so today Dorothy and I are going to be reviewing Dracula. The original Universal horror movie. Yeah, Dorothy, you go girl, you know what we doing. Now, this here movie is not so much a horror movie. Dorothy, stop! Don't trance me. I'm trying to tell them about this here movie. It's more of what I like to call a chiller. Because it doesn't have any blood or gore. And you would think in a Dracula movie you would see him bite someone's neck. No, they don't show it too intense for the time. There is an awful lot of creepiness. Castles, bats, cobwebs. Bela Lugosi, Hungarian actor who played Dracula on stage, is cast in Universal Pictures' first ever horror chiller motion picture. Is at a time when sound was brand new. They didn't even think to put music in this movie. And when no one's talking, there's very little ambient noise.
Look into my eyes.
Wow, that's the best Bela Lugosi impression I ever heard. Renfield comes to Transylvania. And Renfield's played by a man named Dwight Frye, and he was Fritz in Frankenstein. He's like every Frankenstein movie. He's in The Invisible Man, and he plays Carl in Bride of Frankenstein. He's a good actor. Carl. Renfield to broker a rental agreement in London for Carfax Abbey because the Count just wants a new place to live, get some new blood. You know how it is when you've been with the same person for a long time and you're just like, I love you, but I just need something to spice it up, baby. What?
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm with Ethel, not with you. These three hot mamas come in, they're Dracula's wives. Dracula had 3 wives. Oh man, how do you do that? Like a lot of people might say, like, yeah, I got three women. Are you crazy? Have you ever had one woman? Like, how do you handle that? Especially when they all have blood-sucking vampires. Like, one woman brings enough drama. They entrance Renfield. There it is. That's what Dracula do. He hold a flashlight up to his eye and he entrances him that way. Renfield gets turned into Dracula's slave and he helps Dracula move 3 boxes of his home soil to London.
Who am I?
Renfield?
Yeah. Turkey!
What the? He wants to bite more women, right? This is the basic plot of this movie. He biting women the whole time. And he starts eating people, but they don't show it. They show him lure in. But it is very tasteful, and I think it would have freaked audiences out if you had simulated neck biting.
You know what I mean?
I swear there's something wrong with you. Look, let me see your pupils. Look into that. You know what? I'm just going to get a tool for later. Because I'm pretty much sick of this. So we're going to get to this in just a little bit.
Yeah!
So, they land and then Renfield's in a sanitarium. Bad Dorothy! Bad! You blew up the world! Bad Dorothy! Renfield is put into a sanitarium and he's eating bugs because he want to be like his big daddy Dracula. Dracula's like a pimp and he'd turn in Renfield out. Then he meets Mina and he want to get a piece of that. But first he get a piece of Lucy and he's turning into wolves and bats and Dracula's power is kind of like a grab bag. Like, so he immortal, he live forever, right? He got like superhuman strength and he could bite people and make them his slaves. He could bite people, suck their blood and just kill them. Bite people, turn them into his ex-wife vampire. He could turn into a bat, wolf, mist. He can talk to animals, he can entrance you and make you follow his command.
Yes.
But he is susceptible to wolfsbane, which is a weed.
Weed?
And sunlight, of course.
And can't hit crotch.
He can't have a crotch?
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 Cross.
Crotch?
Cross.
A cross! Okay.
Remember that time you pooped in the bed?
And you can kill him by stabbing him with a No. You kill him by stabbing him with a cross.
No, you either stab him with a stake or you show him the cross.
You stab him with a stake or you show him the cross. Yeah. And there's a weird one where he has to be invited in to your house. Like, all you gotta do is stop this vampire from getting you is don't invite him in.
What?
But in this movie, Dracula just walks in all the time. Hello?
Come in!
Don't invite Dracula in! And then Van Helsing, how can we... Abraham Van Helsing, he's Dracula's arch nemesis, and he know all about the Nosferatu, and he's telling everybody that he believes that there's a vampire on the loose. That's what got Lucy, that's what got Miss Mina, and that might be what Renfield is serving. So what happens is that he starts telling about the lore of the vampire, and one of the things is that the vampire, he don't reflect. So then he get this little jewel box that has a mirror in it, and he noticed that Dracula not showing reflection. So then he calls him over. He says, "Yo, Drac, I want you to look at this box." And Drac's like, "What you got there, sir?" He's like, "Oh, I got something in here you're gonna want to see." He goes, "Oh, really? You show me what it is." Like, "I'm gonna show you. You want to see what I got in this box?" He opens it up like this, and Dracula sees that he's showing him a mirror, and he realizes he don't reflect it. Dracula smacks it like when a young lady first see a penis. She smack it away like, "Oh my God, what is that nasty, gross thing?" Then he goes, "Now that you have learned what you have learned, you might want to unlearn what you have learned." What the hell was that? What was that? Was that you? Was that your stomach? Dracula captures Miss Mina and he takes her to Carfax Abbey and he's going to turn her into his undead, unholy bride woman. Renfield shows up and Dracula's like, "Renfield, I'm all done with you." And Renfield kind of tells the audience what he's about to do. He says, "Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Let me live, please!" Dracula grabs him, kills him, rolls down the stairs. Dracula runs off with Mina, locks the door. He's like, "You guys can't get me if I lock this door." And then they just push it open. Dracula jumps in his coffin and that's it. He just goes to sleep. So they make a crap ton of noise, breaking open the coffin lid to get a stake, and then they smack it into his chest. Dracula dies, makes a sound like, "Ugh!" And then, wow, I got my hair in my mouth. Am I what you would call a ginger?
Strawberry blonde.
Strawberry blonde?
Ariel Lauren.
Ariel with her hair? She's definitely a ginger. I got the ginger virus.
So do I.
You sure do, Dorothy. Okay, Dorothy, it's okay. Come here. We almost done. No, it's okay. Dorothy. So anyway, Dracula is total classic horror chiller. It's kind of like watching a play. So if it's late at night and you
love me.
you want to see something that's not too gory but is creepy and see like some great performance from Bela Lugosi and Dwight Frye and this old man play Van Helsing, then you check out Dracula, and I think you would enjoy it.